Number one, to Mr. Gasparovic, who devoted his tireless efforts and time for the editing of the film you just saw recently. What a job. To Billy Stewart and Mrs. Coach Leone. To the cheerleaders and Mrs. Duda for their rousing and spirited support for our team this year. To the Pep Club and Mrs. Morasti for their tremendous work. And Mrs. Morasti, would you please stand? Please, this is the last time we'll see Mrs. Morasti for a while. Good luck, and good luck to the newborn. To Mr. Miller, the assistant football coach, for his excellent direction. To the parents of the football players who were always supportive of their team's needs. And to the head coach, Mr. Kramer. And we have Mr. Kramer and his wife here this morning. Would you please stand? Mrs., we don't know. Stand, please. Thank you. Mr. Kramer's efforts and production to this year's championship team were a thing to remember. If ever there was a coach who symbolized the necessary ingredients for coaching, Mr. Kramer is that individual. His time, his knowledge, his enthusiasm, and most of all, his love of young people and his belief in them to do their very best. Mr. Kramer has an uncanny ability to bring out the best in people. He symbolizes integrity and determination, and we at Bellmar are very pleased to have a man of his caliber at the head of our football machine. I don't know, Mr. G. I've got Born in the USA going on up here while I'm trying to speak. A special thank you is in order to two players who won Mr. Kramer's Star Award. And those two players are Brett Barish and co-captain Trent Kunko. We don't know who you are. Okay, nice job, and thank you. These two young men symbolize the soul and the spirit of our football team. And to our fine quarterback and scholar, John Daniels, a true gentleman of the game. And to our co-captain, Dave Kernick, for his leadership, who became the very heart of our team. And to the growth and maturity of Tommy Emelo, and his growth and maturity is indicated by the great plays on the field of battle. To Scott LaCauley, the dynamo of our team. And to Ryan Kissel, the fire engine of our Knights. And to Frankie Lopez, who proved that little guys can perform great athletic feats. And to Ryan Allison and Bill Brown and Rick Chalfont, Aaron Conrad, Scott Corsi, Dwight Dupree, John Gerdish, Brian Giambino, Danny Kovac, Buddy Leeper, Bill Neff, Brian Pennack, Matt Druchek, Matt Johnson, Billy Lauder, Andy Launce, Shelley Livingston, Jim McCune, Roosevelt Phillips, Jeff Shipley, and Dan Trink. Thanks for all your time, sweat, and energy for the team. And to our managers, Rick Moody, Chris McGowan, and Mike Lemley, thank you. Indeed, this is a pleasure this morning in announcing the winner of the Most Valuable Player Award for our championship football team this year. The football team chose that individual who they thought contributed the most to the team. Obviously, the recipient of this honor by his peers is the best example of what we consider to be a successful person. You know, someone has observed that hard work does not always lead to success, but equally true is it that nobody ever became a success without working hard. Successful people are those who seek constantly to improve themselves and their performance. Success is relative. People are successful to the degree that what they are doing and what they will do in the future are better in some ways than what they have done in the past. A successful person is someone who is making progress and has a need for continuing improvement. Success is not just measured by money or fame. Successful people are usually easy to spot. They exude enthusiasm for living, and that enthusiasm helps them overcome prejudice, opposition, and inaction. You know, a wise man wrote, "We live in deeds, not years, in thoughts, not breaths, in feelings, not figures on a dial. We should count time by heartthrobs. He most lives who thinks most, feels noblest, and acts the best." And Mark Twain, the great American author, wrote that the miracle of that true power that elevates the few is to be found in their industry, application, and perseverance, under the promptings of a brave and determined spirit. Successful people exhibit that sense of commitment. Successful people strive to do the best they can. And Michael Medikosh, Mike Medikosh has been honored by his teammates for his success. You know, the late National Football League coach Vince Lombardi said it best: "You've got to pay the price for anything worthwhile, and success is paying the price. You've got to pay the price to win. You've got to pay a price to stay on top. You've got to pay a price to get there. In other words, you don't do what is right once in a while, but all the time. And success is a habit, just like winning is a habit." And Mike Medikosh has paid the price for success and will continue to pay the price for success. His recognition by his fellow football team members is a team award. He knows how to work with people for a common goal. If he were not a team player, his peers would not have honored him with their support. Michael has won this award because he is honorable. And like love and friendship, teamwork and cooperation are something you get by giving. And Michael has given to his school in the spirit of unselfish teamwork. And for that, he has made us all proud and the better for having known him. Congratulations, Michael, and would you please come forward? In recognition of your success, we've put together a little plaque here which states Michael Medikosh of Bellmar Junior High School Certificate of Award has been awarded this certificate for Most Valuable Player 1986. Congratulations and thank you.
I'd like to say thanks to the coaches and everyone on our football team. Did a good job. Thank you.
At this time, Brett Barish and Dave Koenig would like to make a presentation.
At this time, would Mr. Russell please step forward? On behalf of the Bellmar Junior High football team, we'd like to thank you for your support, and for a token of our appreciation, we'd like to present this gift.
Mr. Russell, thanks a lot. Am I supposed to open this now or at Christmas? Now. Is it birthday time? It's Frank Lopez's birthday today, right? Right, Frank? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll wear this with even more pride because it came from you. Thank you again.